Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. In this video I will show you in Web API how to create a folder dynamically and save files into that folder using jQuery. And here we got the final output. Let's select the file, choose file. Let's select the image file, the project student management. This is the image I have selected. Now before insert this file into the project folder, let's check in the Solution Explorer, show all files. Notice there is no any upload folders. Let's insert the record, insert selected file, and see here we got an alert message, the selected file is saved successfully. Click OK. Let's refresh the folder. Let's show all files again. See here we got the upload folder here is added. Let's expand the upload folder, and here is the project student management. The selected file is added. Now let's upload the another file. Choose file, and this time from the desktop I'm selecting this loading GIF image. Open, insert selected file, and here we got a message, selected file is saved successfully. Okay, let's check again, show all files. I'm expanding the upload folder. Notice here the loading GIF file. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. For this video tutorial, I am creating a new Web API project. Go to File, New, Project, and from the Web Templates, I am selecting ASP.NET Web Application and the .NET Framework 4.6.1. The application name is File Upload Web API is the project name. Click OK. And from the ASP.NET Templates, I am selecting Web API. Click OK. And the project is created successfully. Let's close this default page, open Solution Explorer. Now in this Web API project, I'm adding a new API controller in this controllers folder. Right click the controllers, add controller. The controller, I'm selecting Web API 2 controller empty, add. Let's give the controller name is upload is a controller name, add. And here we got our API controller. The name is upload controller. Now in this controller, I'm adding the namespaces using system.web. The next namespace is using system.io namespace. So after adding the namespaces, now in this API controller, I'm adding the public void. The function name upload files is a function name, and this function is HTTP post. Now first in this function, I'm creating a folder dynamically. So string folder create is a variable, HTTP context dot current dot server dot map path between double quotes tilt forward slashes. Between these forward slashes, I am adding the folder name upload. Is a folder name I want to create in this project. Let's add the semicolon. Now let's write the condition if the directory dot exists. If directory is not exist, it's a method. Exist is a method. In this method, I'm adding folder create. So the folder create, if the directory upload is not exist, Then I want to create that upload folder, directory.create directory, semicolon. I am adding folder create. That's it. We have written the code in this API controller to create the upload folder dynamically into this project. Now after that, I want to add the files into this upload folder. If http context.current.request.files dot all keys dot any method. Once we add the http context, the any method variable file upload is a variable name. http context.current.request, I'm requesting the files. In these files I'm adding the key name upload files. After we select the files, which means if file upload is not equals to null, so the condition is we have selected the file from the file upload controller, and that file I want to save in this upload folder. Variable save files is equals to the path.combine method. In this combine method I am adding this one, the path, comma file upload dot the file name. Let's save that file into this upload folder. File upload dot save as method. The string file name we are getting from this save files object. Let's add that one. That's it. We have written the code in this API controller to create a folder dynamically. After that, we are saving the files into this upload folder. Now before consume this web API in jQuery, the first we require the web URL. Let's get that web API URL. And here we got the default output of the project, which is a home page. Now we require the web API URL. So after the domain name, the localhost / I'm adding API / and I'm adding the controller name is the upload, sorry, not the upload files, it's the upload controller, which is the API controller. Copy that one. Let's add that one, upload. And here we got the output of that web API URL. We got some error message. It's saying that the request resource does not support HTTP method get, because we are not getting the data, we are inserting the data. So don't worry about this error message. We just require this web URL. Now let's add the jQuery. Stop debugging. Open Solution Explorer. Now right click the project. Add. I'm adding a simple HTML page to write the jQuery snippet. The item name, the web page name is, the HTML page name is upload files web API. Click OK. And here we got our HTML5 page, which contains some HTML tags. Now after the meta tag, the first thing when we are implementing the jQuery, we have to add the jQuery reference link. Now by default in Visual Studio, Open Solution Explorer, when we created a project, in the scripts folder, I'm expanding that one. Notice the jQuery links are added. So I require the latest jQuery 1.10.2 min.js file. the link. I'm adding that reference link here to the HTML file. After that, in the body, I'm adding a center tag. In the center tag, I'm adding the headers, web API create folder dynamically and save files into the folder. Consume web API into jQuery. After that, I'm adding horizontal line. Now after the horizontal line, I'm adding one simple HTML file upload controller and one button controller. So let's add that one. The heading is select file. Let's add the table first. Table border is equals to 1. tr td. The first td I'm adding the label select file, and the second td the data table data. In this table data I'm adding the input type is equals to file, id is equals to upload file. Let's close the input tag. After that, I'm adding another tr. In this tr, I'm adding td. The first td is blank, and second td I'm adding a button control. So input type is equals to button, id is equals to but1, and the value I'm adding insert selected file. Now after adding the designing part, one file upload controller and button controller, now we require the jQuery code. And so before that, in the body, let's add the form tags. Form, let's close this form tag after this center tag. Now after the HTML, I'm adding the script, and the script now between the script I'm adding the jQuery functionality $document dot ready function. It's a function. After selecting the file from the file upload control, I want to save those files using the button click. So dollar between double quotes I'm adding the element id, which is a but1 hash. When we are adding IDs, we need to prefix with hash, then add the id of the element dot on. The event is the click function. Click. Let's add the function. Let's add the semicolon here. Data is equals to new form data. Now variables files is equals to dollar between double quotes I'm adding the file upload control id hash file upload control dot get method, the number of index 0. I'm selecting a single file dot files. If files dot length is greater than 0, then append the data on data dot append. The data is a form data object dot append. We are appending the data, the object name, which is upload files. Between double quotes I'm adding upload files, comma files 0. So after that, let's write the ajax functionality. $.ajax between curly braces, the first one, the ajax, the type colon, the type I'm adding the post, we're posting the data, comma URL colon. In this URL I'm adding the path of the web URL, which is this one. Let's copy that one, between double quotes, paste that one, /. We need to add the upload files, the function name, comma, and the most important, the content type colon, make it as a false. It's a comma. And also we have to add the process data colon false, data colon data dot, then function. In this function I'm adding alert message, selected file is saved successfully. The message I want to display once the selected file is saved into this upload folder. That's it. We have to add the semicolon here also. That's it. We have done the complete coding part. We have consumed this web API into this jQuery. Let's check the results. Google Chrome. And here we got the final output. Let's select the file, choose file. Let's select the image file, the project student management. This is the image I have selected. Now before insert this file into the project folder, let's check in the Solution Explorer, show all files. Notice there is no any upload folders. Let's insert the record, insert selected file, and see here we got an alert message, the selected file is saved successfully. Click OK. Let's refresh the folder. Let's show all files again. See here we got the upload folder here is added. Let's expand the upload folder, and here is the project student management. The selected file is added. Now let's upload the another file. Choose file, and this time from the desktop I'm selecting this loading GIF image. Open, insert selected file, and here we got a message, selected file is saved successfully. Okay, let's check again, show all files. I'm expanding the upload folder. Notice here the loading GIF file. That's it.